What's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC. Today we're taking a look at the CountyComm TPF AAA flashlight. TPF stands for Tactical Personal Flashlight, and this is by Maratac, CountyComm's in-house brand. This flashlight's been around for a pretty long time. I was able to find references from over 10 years ago, so been around for at least a decade. However, this is Gen 2. Which has the same body, but they replace the emitter with the Cree G3 emitter. So you're getting a little bit more output out of that same flashlight body, which is great. And this is still in stock on the CountyComm website, however, only in the copper finish, which is a bit ironic since that's the only one I don't have here. I have the steel as well as the brass, but I will link to that copper version down in the description of this video, where you can pick it up for $45. And my coupon code UncommonEDC does save you 10% off of that. Now, this wasn't sent to me by CountyComm for review. However, I didn't purchase it either. It was actually sent to me by a viewer by the name of Chelsea. If you haven't checked out that video, definitely do so. I'll try and link it up in the corner of this video. She sent over a ton of really cool gear. It'll all be getting its own video in the future, but way too much to mention here. So huge shout out to Chelsea for sending that over. Now let's get into it. One thing I really like about this flashlight, powered by a single AAA, so you can go ahead and throw a rechargeable AAA in there. Really small form factor. We're looking at 2.65 inches long, 0.57 inches in diameter, and weight-wise it's going to vary a little bit based on the metal of the body, but not a huge variance. The steel version weighed in at 1.47 ounces for me. The brass version weighed in at 1.49 ounces, so only a 0.02 ounce difference. I am kind of focusing on the brass version because that's the one I've been carrying most, but they're both identical other than that metal. Now, in terms of operation, very simple. You may have already noticed that there is no buttons to be seen on this flashlight. It is a twist operation, so that machine knurling does come in clutch for that added grip. Makes it really easy to twist this on and off. Pretty stylish looking flashlight overall. You may have also noticed it does not have the inline beam. It's also offset 90 degrees, and I do like that kind of form factor lately. I've been getting a few flashlights with that form factor. Allows you to drop it in that front shirt pocket if you have one. You can slide this one into your fifth or coin pocket pretty easily because of that size, or even put it into any of your pouches and use it while it's still in there, as long as obviously nothing's blocking the view. For example, if you had this in your shirt pocket, if it were an inline beam, that would be shining right up at your face, but because it's offset 90 degrees, you can have that facing forward and use it with hand-free operation. Stainless steel pocket clip on it, and that is reversible. It's not necessarily a two-way pocket clip, but it does reverse either direction. It just has to be removed and placed on the opposite side. So that's definitely a nice thing. In terms of the operation, couldn't be simpler. We have 3 modes: medium, low, and high. And I kind of like that order. I don't remember what I left this one in, but I do like that order because medium's going to be that mode that you're most likely to use. The low is pretty low, the high is a decent bit higher, so they're more your extremes. If you need them, you can cycle to them, but that medium's going to get the job done most of the time. So we'll turn this on, which you can do just by twisting it. And so I believe we're in the medium now. That looks like 50 lumens. It'll run for about 4 hours on that AA. They did all their testing with the Duracell, so your mileage may vary just a little bit. I would imagine they tested it a while ago though, and batteries may be a little bit more efficient now, so you may even get more runtime out of it. Turning it off and quickly back on cycles you into your next mode, which is our low. This one's only 5 lumens, so it's the equivalent of like a moonlight mode, but will run for 60 hours on that same AAA battery. Might have said AA earlier. If I did, it definitely takes a AAA, not a AA, so just a quick correction there. And then off and back on again gets us into our high mode, and you can see how much brighter that is, all the way up to 185 lumens, so more than triple our medium mode. Only going to run for 75 minutes there, but still a decent amount of runtime, and AAAs are so readily available that even if it's not rechargeable, should be pretty easy to find. And then twisting it off and back on starts you back into your medium mode. So really simple operation. I love the form factor on here. These really great price point, and cool to see them around after so long. Definitely seems like it was at one time a popular model for them. I don't know if they plan on keeping it around once that copper sells out, so figured it was a good time to make a video before that happens. One last note besides that is our glow-in-the-dark reflector. Hopefully that's showing up pretty well on camera. It's pretty bright right here, but that does glow pretty bright in the dark. And so it'll glow for a decent amount of time. So once you use that light, you set it down, pretty easy to find it. You're not gonna lose it on the sidewalk or anything like that. And so that's definitely another nice touch on there. I believe no matter what the finish is, this rim right here is also gonna be a stainless steel, just to add a little bit of strength to that emitter there and keep it protected. But that's it for this one. Would love to hear your thoughts on it down in the comments below. If you're interested in picking it up, definitely check out that link in the description. Helps the channel out a ton at no additional cost to you. And just a reminder, I do have a coupon code there as well to save you that additional 10%, and that'll link into the description as well. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, or joining the channel as a member. And as always, hope you have a great one. Take care.